E te iwi, e ngā maramara o te ao huri, nā mai haere mai tau te mai. Greetings and welcome to you all from wherever in the world you are. This is Bex broadcasting live from Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, Aotearoa, New Zealand. So, yes, welcome. I was going to say, very interesting weekend, and I hope that you did have one too. And a lot of eventful stuff, like always. When I say eventful as of TBC, with talking with people, kōrero with people, getting that feeling and that momentum going with other people, getting unknown posts from around the world, from people you don't know, from a bar or so, and having to be that kind person who just doesn't go, nah, delete, no, suss them out first. And I really do. I mean, they could become, glue with glue in your team and to your business. They could be what will make things happen even quicker. So I don't disregard or disrespect everybody. I also, I always make sure that, well, as we Māori do, aroha always prevails. I te tuatahi first. First and foremost, we Māori, and I don't know about other cultures, but I know we Māori, aroha plays a big part in whatever we say, do, and think. So, aroha gets the best part of you sometimes. And then next minute, a whole lot of kōrero is going on based around this aroha thing. And it starts to draw you and the other people that you're having that big kōrero with closer and closer and closer. Now, I know a lot of people who would like to question a lot of people in TBC and ask them, how do they do it? How do they do this with people? Well, I'll tell you something, takes a whole lot of aroha to do it, because you've got to be, you've got to push aside a whole lot of issues and go with this, go with your heart. And let that lead you into, where you think it's going to take you. 9 times out of 10, it may not be the same place that you want to be in. But, however, you must try it. You must allow it to take its course. Because in TBC, beggars can't be choosy. That's right. Beggars can't be choosy in TBC. Everyone counts. Now, when we talk about TBC, the billionth person, do you really think you go out and just select the smart cookies? Or do you go out and select teachers or businessmen or all those types of people, professional people? Or do you just pick them or choose them because they are human like the rest of us? They're people. And that's true, because it doesn't matter, doesn't matter who you choose, they get counted. They do. So if you were going out to this business or corporate function and you wanted to net as many as you could at that function and leaving all the Joe blogs on the side, do you really think you'd get as many of those people as you would the ordinary Joe blog? Because I know you wouldn't, because businessmen don't have the time. They don't make the time. They earn enough, they think. They don't need what they think is crappy small talk sort of stuff. No, it doesn't fit in the suit. So, where do you go next? Who do you look for next? Joe Blog comes along. Do you just look at Joe Blog and think, oh, he wouldn't even know what I'm talking about? And I can't be stuffed trying to explain to somebody like him over and over and over again, meaning repetitive stuff. Well, let's face it, they count. Whether they know anything or whether they, want to learn, whatever. But I guarantee you this, if they know what you're doing, they'll be wondering some of what you're doing. The learning comes after they get in. Well, the majority that I know have. So, yeah, think about it. Don't be picky and choosy. When you're inviting people to view this, to view TBC, and what it has to offer, katupatu, beware that, hey, everyone is human. They all have their own type of brain. It must function somehow. And whether they wear a suit or not, or at the end of TBC, they'll be all in suits. Better still, they'll have more than what they even bargained for, or what they could even dream of. So, that's my kōrero from the weekend. And the weekend goes on this week. Today, we had another beautiful session with a prospect. And we spent probably 2 hours joking and laughing about a whole lot of other things around TBC, and we asked him how he knew about TBC, and you would have laughed if we were there. You would have laughed because it was so funny. He didn't think at the time it was, but he does now. So, hey, guess what? It's going to be broadcasting just like that. Because he now knows what it takes. He now knows all you have to do is be yourself, do what you normally do, pull up the blog, or if you know it all up here, big from here. And I tell you, he knows about your cookie rewards. Sussed that out pretty fast. And he's even got his broadcast ready come this week. Now, you couldn't wish for a better person than him. Or is it a she key? She. Yes, because we had so many. We've had so many people. It's not funny. So it's the she. But I think there's a he coming as well because he overheard what was going on with the she. But it's all good stuff. You know, we can now look forward to our week coming and know that we're going to be busier than ever with TBC. And it's going to be starting tomorrow, cash flow coaching. Well, not for us Kiwis, sorry. For the rest of the world, yes. But for us, it's Tuesday morning that we start at 8 a.m. cash flow coaching. So, if you haven't gone into cash flow coaching and signed up yet, get in there before tomorrow morning. Oh, you've got all day, sorry. Get in there tomorrow and do it. Yeah, don't delay because apparently we're going to have a bit of fun this week in cash flow coaching. So, if you're out there, spread the word. There's prizes to be won come this week. So, we're looking forward to it. I don't know what we're looking forward to, but, we have to be in it to win. So, we're all going to be in there. I suggest you get in there too. Because it's just taken a new learning curve in cash flow coaching. Okay? So we're going to have a bit of fun here. And, I think it's been a long time coming. And I think we need to enjoy ourselves in cash flow coaching as well as being serious about TBC and what we do in TBC. I know Randy always says to take it seriously, guys. Okay, amen. Got the message. Take it seriously. And then, damn me, he comes on Friday and says, we're going to have a little fun next week. Okay, seriously? Okay. So, cash flow coaching, get in there and register. You need it. And I know people need it. They do. They don't know what it's about. Come Tuesday, Wednesday of this week, we have the 7-button meetings as well. Now we have English is still on Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. New Zealand time. Remember, it used to be 2 a.m. Then we went an hour ahead in our time. So it went to 3 a.m. Then the Americans decided to follow suit and go an hour ahead again. So we're now at 4 a.m. So don't forget, 4 a.m. starts the 7-button meeting English. Then on the Wednesday morning here in New Zealand, we then get the French 7-button meeting hosted by Mbe, Derek, and we have Hindi hosted by Pratam, and we have Bangla or Bangladesh, Bengali, whatever you want to call it, 7-button meeting. And that's hosted by a whole heap of panels, starting with Mizanur, and we have Israq Rahman as well, plus all the other leaders that turn up to the broadcast. They're amazing to watch because, like I said, they are serious. They're really serious about what they do. And Cambodia, can't miss out Cambodia. Got Tom. He is hosting the Cambodian 7-button meeting. And Scott's a good leader. He's a real good leader. like all the rest of them are. And you can't become one of those unless you're a really good leader and you lead by example. So, you know, if you want to speak your deal on a sim-button meeting, well, make sure you're a good leader as well. And you have to attend the Cashflow classes, and there are other things you have to do as well. But anyway, that's for the sim-button meeting coming up. Now, we still haven't heard word as to when the German sim-button meeting is happening. So we just wait for that to happen. Next, we have the rapid rewards. Now, like I said before, I'm pushing this every day in, day out. I'm pushing rapid rewards because that is the fastest people move in TBC. The fastest way to grow TBC at this stage. And because it's likely to end at the end of redemption, you need all that you need to get in as quick as you can form your matrix. Don't wait till the day before and try it because it doesn't work. Unless you're super fast at processing. But yeah, now's the time to start doing it, not then. Okay? So, rapid rewards, guys. The other thing that seems to have come to notice is people and this idea of TBC exchanges. You know, why? Can they not read English, or does it have to be in different languages for them to understand? Because it's like it goes in here and straight out there. 9 times out of 10, they don't even want to read the blog for all the, that information that tells them there's no such thing. No. Kao, in Māori it's kao or kaore. So, if you don't understand what I'm saying, it's either no, or kao or kaore. There is no such thing as TBC exchange. Okay? The other thing too is a lot of posts are now starting to appear on everyone's timelines. And a lot of people take their timelines quite serious with what goes on them. Now, I remember when we started Cashflow coaching, I was just lucky that I don't plaster anything TBC on my timeline wall. Well, at the time, I didn't have anything there because I'm not one to do that. And blow me down, Randy does the class and he goes, okay, Vic, I'm going into your wall. Do you mind? No, he didn't even ask that. He just went straight into my wall and then he said, how come I can't get into your wall, your timeline? And then the penny dropped and he goes, oh, because you're not my friend. And I said, no, I'm not. And then he goes, oh, hurry up and make me your friend. And I go, and I said, do I have a choice? He goes, no, because I want to look at your wall. So I just went in and allowed him to be my friend. And he went through my wall just like that. And he goes, see, all I could hear was, Bex doesn't have anything about TBC on her wall. And I would go, oh, praise God. Because I thought, oh, here we go. I'm going to get it in my ears. that bullet was going to hit my tongue pretty bad. And I thought, oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm thick-skinned, so it doesn't matter. It's okay, it's only Randy. But I learned from that. And he explained why we don't put it there. Well, since those days, now it's becoming somebody's, poster board. And I'm thinking to myself, does everyone get the same message? Or is it just my wall? But that is what happens when you go through cash flow coaching. You are told that. Don't ever put anything about TBC on your wall. So I don't. And it comes to the stage where I say to myself now, why do I want to see all this TBC stuff coming from everyone else or everywhere on my wall? I haven't put that I'm on TBC anyway. But I guess they've gone to YouTube, seen broadcasts that I do, put two together and I'm in TBC. So when your name comes up anywhere, where they go, click, click, click. Next minute, dropping things on your page. They want to be your friend. Well, great news coming up. No more on my wall. I will scrutinize everything that appears on my wall from now on. That goes for anything non-TBC as well. Yep. I don't want other people to be looking in and spoiling my inviting, my icebreakers, and you name it, that I put on there to create my own type of culture that I bring within TBC. So, if you want that to happen on your wall, that's fine by me. But I'm talking about me and what it does for people who come to my wall if they're strangers. Now, I've just got off a post from someone in California. The first thing I said, they wanted to be my friend. And I asked, are you in TBC? Because when they're from another country, that's probably one of the first things they come to me about. And the guy goes, no, but I've heard so much about TBC from my friend. I said, so, okay. So why aren't you in yet? He said, well, I want to know more about it. So I just said to him, I will contact you later. Leave me your email. And I will give you information. But I suggest that you go back to your friends and get more information. Now, failing that, I said, I have friends in TBC that live in California. He said, well, that's great, because he said, I'm a doctor and I don't get much time to do stuff on Facebook, because that's where he came from. And I said, so what do you use to make contact? He said he uses WhatsApp or, oh God, I forget what the other one was. Huh? I forget what else he uses. And I said, I don't do those. I just do Facebook, and that's it. Other than that, you see me broadcasting, and that's pretty much it. So he then said to me, well, he said, is there any way you can get other than that, you can get info to me. I say through your email. If you don't like Messenger, then I won't put it through Messenger, but that's what I use. As far as I go, it's safe enough for me. And he doesn't say anything, but he said, okay, I will contact you again and we'll talk about how to get this information to him. I said, that's fine with me. But I can recommend you people that live in California to give you information. Okay? He was okay with that. So I thought, you know, here's me, the ordinary Joe Blow, speaking to a professional guy, and him wanting to me to do this, that, and whatever to give him the information. And I just straight up said to him, Carl, this is how I do it, and that's how I'm going to do it. I don't need the extra work, the necessary burden, pressures from anyone. I have enough of my own to deal with. So I hope, I've sent some messages out there to you guys. I know the Bangla boys, or the Bangla brothers, sorry, I know they send messages, and I've seen them reprimand people in their community about putting Bitcoin things on their wall. I've seen that happen twice. I've seen it anyway in the last day. And they've gone and I've heard them say, this is not for Bitcoin, this is for TBC. There you go. They've been straight up front about it, and good on them, because it spoils, their page and what they stand for. And that's, like I said, they are real serious about TBC and what they do. And as broadcasters, yes, they get that message across. Okay? So, my 30 minutes is almost over. But I'd just like to thank these people. Brother Ezrak, Sister Carol, Brother Pratish, Darren, as usual. Good to see you again. Flip-Blob, Reserve, Paul Fisher. Hello, Paul. I hope you're back tomorrow, and I hope you're feeling better. TBC Sider, Rahman, MD Gaffer, Saiful Islam, Bill. Bill is doing his first broadcast come Thursday. Tune in if you can. That's Crypto Candle with a K. And Saiju Rahman. Thank you all for coming. I hope you've learned some, beneficial things from tonight's broadcast. And I look forward to seeing you again. And just please put your links up too, in your Bangla community, so that we can, go in and click into them and come listen to your broadcast as well. Even though we can't understand, hey, we know the body language as well. So, it's just being there and being supportive of all of you. So, once again, guys, thank you. This is my lobby number 1. I forgot to say at the beginning. And it's number 1 because when I did number 1 ages ago, I accidentally deleted it. So this is to replace my first broadcast. Okay, so thank you all for coming, and hei kona e rā.